Ache. So we got the boy KSI and we got Trippie Redd. Their friendship, or I won't even call it friendship, they've been going back and forth for a number of years. They've made 2 songs together. Literally, the second song was literally a hit. Like, the thick of it, like hit 126 million views on YouTube, 120 million streams on Spotify. We're not even talking about the other streaming outlets. Now, obviously, KSI has recently gone on an interview and he kind of just said, answered the question, like, who's the most difficult person that you've worked with? And he mentioned Trippie Redd, and Trippie Redd fires back. Let's get into this and let me kind of explain a little timeline of where this started, and you get me. But I think it's rage baiting as well. But KSI is being honest. He's just being honest. And he said Trippie Redd fires back after KSI says he's frustrating to work with. Let's get into this.
Who have you collabed with where you just wanted to leave halfway through filming? Like you were just fed up?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd probably say Trippie Redd. I remember when we filmed the music video, Wake Up Call. Bro, he was like 7-8 hours. It was very late. And then he came to the shoot and he just stayed in the car.
What?
And I think, you see, Trippie Redd, you see what happens is they now know the power of YouTubers. You see, probably then they thought the musicians are more powerful than the YouTubers, but not knowing that the YouTube audience is absolutely crazy. Now, Trippie Redd, as an artist, crazy cult audience, but he cannot chat to nowhere near KSI. So obviously the first single is what he mentioned, you get me, Wake Up Call, which is 6 years ago, which is on 16 million views 6 years ago. But by the way, that's still a lot of views, but let's get into this.
He just stayed in the car and he was just smoking away. And I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're late and now you're just taking the piss. So it got to a point where I just was like, I just didn't want him to be there, but eventually went out and we did our thing, and that's that. But yeah, I'd say Trippie Redd was one of the most frustrating people to work with for sure. Compared to like a musician and compared to like an actor, with YouTubers, you have to be likable.
Yeah,
because you're in front of the camera all the time.
Who have you collabed with?
That's true. And obviously, I can't lie, I'm just going to say it how it is. Anyone that turns up to a shoot 6 hours late, bro, you'll literally have no respect for the person that you're doing a collaboration with, respectfully. Like, who are you to turn up, bro? There's no respect. You must be high on drugs or something, but do you get what I'm trying to say? Who are you to even do that? Anyway, this is what Trippie Redd has responded. Burgers. Listen, y'all in America, y'all Americans talk about burgers. I don't even know what burger means. But anyway, this is what Trippie Redd has said.
Niggas be talking about I'm hard to work with. Nigga, you hard to listen to. Burger.
Obviously, Trippie Redd ain't got nothing to really say. But even if we go back, because this is literally 5 years ago, Trippie Redd and KSI has been kind of going back and forth. They've fallen out. They fall out on the back of Logan Paul. You get me? And this was their beef online. This is what happened.
Man, consider it as a gift, especially since all you had to do was just sing for the song. And also, be grateful that I was able to get you your only top 20 in the UK. So whenever you come back to the UK to perform, just remember that, all right? Be grateful for that. And also, when you talk about business, you fucked with my business when you did that video with J. Paul. And that's why I don't fuck with you, fam. So
obviously, Trippie's responded.
Sometimes you just gotta kill people with kindness. Thank you, KSI. You paid for my studio. I appreciate you. I'm sorry we never got to talk on the phone or be friends or whatever. And one last thing, some little words of empowerment. When you get into this shit, realize it's just business. I'm not your friend. I don't know you.
God, this was literally 5 years ago, so obviously KSI is definitely internet ready. He's definitely internet ready. Just called him out, Trippie Redd.
I'ma pull up on whoever I want to. And that's how it's gonna always go. I went through it. You gonna go through it. Can't be mad at people for not fucking with or fucking with who you don't fuck with. Where the video game lovers at? Where they at? Hold on, where they at? Hold on. Japanese PlayStation.
My man has got a collection of videos, PlayStations, and that. He's been locked in. Look.
With the Japanese PlayStation.
But anyway, obviously that's happened. Just not even getting to that. So, and then obviously this is 2023. 2023, this clip, KSI was saying on one of the
worst
podcasts.
one, the one that you disliked working with, they sent you a verse or whatever, and it was trash.
I think I won't say worse, but the most difficult. It was a hassle. Trippie Redd is an amazing artist, but he is
Bleep all this
a
out, by the way.
difficult person.
Obviously, look. So I just think it's not. Obviously, it's never serious. But to go on to some real numbers, bro. Thick of it, KSI, the thick of it, 126 million streams going into is a year, just over a year. Look at that. So imagine that, bam, both. It's just gone crazy, and the fact that it was performing at flipping the Misfits on the Zone. This is actually a hit tune, and obviously, they made that song. So after they've gone back and forth, they've become cool again. The beef got squashed. They made a second song, and obviously, this is what Trippie Redd had to explain.
Obviously, you and JJ, you got a new song. You guys had a little bit of back and forth before, but how did it all come back together? You guys are bros now.
I mean, we grown, you know. We settle our differences and, you know, be men about it. So,
obviously, you.
That's solid, man. Solid to see that. So, I know KSI is he's just
Redd is taking the
he's
piss.
just trolling. And this was a year ago. This video here.
Nah, even Trippie Redd is taking the piss, man. Wait, Trippie Redd, is this real? I was held hostage to do this. If this doesn't hit 20 million views, the first month, KSI won't let me go. Please free me.
This definitely has to do with some marketing side of things. Because you see these lot, they're marketing geniuses, bro.
Trippie! What the fuck, man? Well, actually, how many views is it on? We might actually be able to free him quite soon. Alright, we're coming on 16,680,000 views. Yeah.
And it was hashtag trending #1 on YouTube.
I think, of course, this is the most replayed bit, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I think he's gonna be free, guys. I think.
Listen, big shout out to Trippie, big shout out to KSI. Obviously, KSI is definitely harboring feelings for waiting 7 hours. He's thinking, who the fuck are you, bro? I am KSI, Achi, yeah? Achi! And I am internet ready. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.